Hello and welcome to this week's video. I am really excited to share my makes with you this week. I'm a day late. I've had a lovely weekend away and I have come home to the gloomiest weather. It's quite treacherous out there at the moment and hopefully the wind isn't as bad as what they think it's going to be, but either way, there's a lot happening outside. I've got my warm cup of tea, so grab your cup of tea, your coffee, your water, your wine, whatever you feel like drinking, and your work in progress, and we are going to chat about the Share the Love IG challenge. I have been challenged by some of my lovely crochet friends here, Kate from Crafty Kate, Tammy from Crafty Mumpreneur, and Marsha from Mimi Makes Keepsakes. Thank you so much, ladies, for thinking of me. I have been working away, finding some patterns. Most of them I did have saved already in my little folder on Instagram, because I often do that. If I see a free pattern that I think I like, I save it into a certain folder and then I can go back and refer to it later. But this challenge, this is the brainchild of Stacy from Stacey Makes on Instagram, @Appletree_Stacey Makes, and April from the Cozy Buckeye. They had this great idea. It's all about positivity and, you know, giving credit, sharing the love. There is a lot of free patterns out there, and if you have ever designed or tried to design a pattern yourself, you know that, you know, there's quite a bit of work that goes into it. Obviously some are more complicated than others, but you know, when designers do this, they provide their patterns for free. It's just really wonderful. So this is just all about sharing the love, acknowledging them. Go give them a follow, go and check out the hashtag ShareTheLoveIG. Oh, I'm gonna muck it up. ShareTheLoveIGchallenge. The ladies have created, I believe, a playlist on YouTube. You can go and check out everyone else's videos and see some of the amazing free patterns out there. So thanks, ladies, for creating this challenge. A lot of people are doing it and enjoying it and getting behind it. So well done to you. Now, I have actually 6 patterns to share with you today. There's so many more I could have done, but there's just not enough time. So I did a couple that I have had saved for quite a while, and then I found a couple of new ones. So let's get started. We'll start with the first one. Now this, a lot of people probably have made this or have saved it themselves. It's from All From Jade, so you know that's not going to be new to anybody out there, I don't believe. But this pattern is new to me. As I said, I have had it saved for months and months, if not well over a year, and I just haven't made it. Coincidentally, Tammy, who was one of the lovely ladies that tagged me, her pattern, her octo pattern is normally my go-to one, but these ones, I believe these ones are a little bit quicker and they are definitely very cute. So this is the Squishy Baby Octo free pattern from All From Jade on Instagram, and I'm going to try and balance them because I made 4. They just worked up so quickly, and look at that. I mean, if that's not adorable, oh, that had to happen, didn't it? If that's not adorable, I don't know what is. They took me, I've written down probably 20 minutes, but to be honest, it was probably even less. I used, for all my variegated ones, it's all the baby striped yarn from Aldi, and the yellow one is Zaddycrafts. But honestly, they are very cute, and I'm looking forward to taking them down to the collective where I sell my items. So I made 4 of those. Pattern number 2, I'm going to go with this adorable penguin. Now I know there are quite a few penguin patterns out there as well. However, I had never made this one before, and I'm going to go all out there and say I think it's my favorite pattern that I have made in regards to a penguin. This is by, let me find it, In the Crochet Cupboard on Instagram. And again, I had so much fun that I made multiple ones of them. So I have a green and a blue. I have a pink and a purple. And I also have one in the more classic colors. So I think I missed the color change here on that one, but to be honest, and I did it for the other colors, but I think I'll actually just keep with the one color maybe next time. And I think even having him all in black would also be very, very sweet. So I was, you know, very surprised to see that these guys honestly only took me around about 25 minutes, and they're a really good size. So this is something that I think I will endeavour to stock down at the collective, and should be able to get, you know, a fairly decent price for them. And, you know, there's other colours that I haven't made yet that I would like to make, but they are just so sweet. I really, really enjoyed that pattern. So remember, like, all of these patterns that I'm speaking about will be linked below. So go and check them out, give them a follow, maybe have a go at making one of these patterns yourself. All right, so that's the patterns. Let's go on to number 3. This is a relatively new, well, it is a very new pattern, free on Instagram, and this is by Amigurumi Toys. I hope I said that correctly. I'd been watching her page and I knew that it was coming, so I was trying to hold off because I really wanted to make this little rubber duck. It worked up in approximately 30 minutes for me. And I think, like with any pattern, the more you do it, once you know the pattern, you become quicker at it. So I feel like I don't necessarily love the beak as much. I think if I were to make these regularly, I would potentially surface crochet the beak on, maybe. But anyway, we will see. I do really love the little tail at the end. I really like the little shape of that. Yeah, very easy to pattern to follow. And if I'm not mistaken, you go to the page for Amigurumi Toys and you just, there's a word that it might be duck actually, I think it is duck. If you just type the word duck, you'll be sent a link and you actually get a free PDF of the pattern. So I have mine printed and everything, which is fabulous. I don't have to keep going back to Instagram to find it. So I am definitely going to be making many more little rubber ducks in my future. So loved that pattern. And I think if I had more time, I mean, I've been away for 4 days, so that really impacted, I guess, what I could make. But I definitely want to make these in a lot more colors. I have also ordered quite a lot of the new Zaddycrafts colors, and there are some gorgeous colors, so I'm looking forward to receiving that order as well. Okay, so that's 3 patterns down. Number 4, I think we will go with chicken banana. Look at this guy. I really, really enjoyed this pattern. This is by Kim at Crafty Chaos Emporium, and it's quirky. It's, you know, little kids would probably recognize, you know, chicken banana, banana chicken. I think it's chicken banana from the very quite annoying song that's on YouTube, but great, easy pattern to follow. And as I said, it's something different. It's just a little bit quirky, and I really, really like the results. So you could, how long did this one take me? This one took me probably approximately 45 minutes. But as I said, first time making it, I think if I were to make it again, I could definitely do it much quicker. So that's a really interesting one for you there. And I'm undecided as to what I'm going to do with this one. I might potentially give it to my grandson, or I could maybe see how it goes in the collective, but that's to be determined. Actually, that makes me actually realize that I do have another pattern, and it's because I don't have it in front of me that I forgot. So 7 patterns. We're going to pop the next one in right now, and this is the little Elmo pattern. I will pop in a picture for you right here. As I speak to you, I'm just going back in to find the designer because I have it saved. I had seen Tracy from Travel Crochet make this little guy quite a while ago, and so I knew I wanted to make him as well because my grandson really loves Elmo. So I did make Elmo just as I was starting to be tagged for this challenge. Okay, so it's tiny baby Elmo, and the pattern is by Crochet in the Sky. So that one is going to be linked for you below. I couldn't tell you exactly how long that it took me because I didn't record it. However, it was pretty quick. I did change the hands and the feet slightly, probably just to make them a little bit more like the leggy frog if you have made one of those before. But either way, he's really darling. My grandson loves him, and he's only almost 2 and he can just carry him around. I embroidered the eyes rather than use safety eyes, and everything else was as per pattern, but I really enjoyed that pattern. Okay, so now that becomes number 4, we will go 4, 5. Now I'm confused. Okay, next pattern, we are going with this gorgeous little koala. Now this is by this is the Tiny Teddy Trio pattern, so you can make a teddy bear or a bear, a koala or a panda. So I obviously made the koala. This is by a few different crocheters, so I think I got it originally from Lavender Jean Crochet, but it is also by Crochet and Boggy Crochets. So really sweet little pattern. This one took me approximately 30 minutes. I have put safety eyes in, but I embroidered the nose with chenille yarn, the same as the grey, which is Zaddycrafts, and I obviously used some faux fur for the final round of the ears. Now I think, and I forgot to do this with my other koala that I've been making, I did think it would be more time efficient to actually sew the faux fur on, like around the outer ear there. So I think I'm going to try that next time. But this guy is really sweet. If you are one of my usual followers, you'll know that I have been making another koala with little overalls, and I have been looking for something that is a bit smaller, so a bit quicker, and also a bit more accessible in price for some people. And when I made this guy, I thought I could actually maybe do some color changes so that it can look like and then sew on a couple of little straps to make it look like he's maybe wearing some overalls or something like that. But we will see. But I really enjoyed this pattern as well. So I think, I'm really happy with everything that I chose, and I couldn't be happier with how they came out. Now, the final one, I only finished this morning, and I absolutely love it. This is fairly new out. I saw it on Annie's Hooks and Healers. I saw on her Instagram that she was releasing this pattern. The pattern is not on Instagram, however, that's where I saw it, but it is free. You just need to go to her blog and you can find it there. I mean, oh my gosh, look at this. So sweet. So this is the No Sew Baby Ogre. We all know who it resembles. I added on the pattern, it didn't have the little mouth or the eyebrows or whatever you want to call those, and the white outline. I just added those in myself, but I think it really brought him to life. I really do love everything about this pattern. I think the colors were perfect. I have used all Patti's Plush yarn for this one. I honestly couldn't tell you, or actually, no, maybe I can. I'm just being lazy. The dark brown is called Wombat. The lighter brown or tan color is called, I really should know this by now, Mel, shouldn't I? I can't find it. Okay. Yeah, I can't find it because I've wrapped it up really weirdly, but that's also Patti's Plush. The other, this little kind of creamy color, it's like a, I think it's supposed to be banana or something. I can't find it. They've changed the labeling, and yeah, I just don't know the colors offhand. And I do know that the green is called Lorikeet though. So this, yeah, this is just fabulous. I absolutely love him. This one took me just over an hour, but again, I'll be able to get it quicker next time. I actually would absolutely love it if she would come out with a like a Fiona looking one as well, but I'm thrilled with the result there, and what a fabulous free pattern. So there we go. So that is it for the free patterns that I made myself, and I am thrilled with every single one of them. I highly recommend them if you would like to give them a go yourself. Thank you, April and Stacy, for putting out this little challenge. I know every other challenge video that I've watched, everyone else has really enjoyed it and has enjoyed the process of going and finding something new, new to them. So yeah, I'm absolutely thrilled, and I would like to nominate a few people myself. If I don't nominate you, please, I would still love for you to go ahead and do this as well if you would like to. You don't have to have a YouTube channel if you just want to do it and share on Instagram. Please do tag the ladies, tag me so I can see what you've made as well. My lovely ladies that I'm going to tag are coincidentally all Aussies, and they are on both Instagram and YouTube. I've probably mentioned them all before actually, but I'd love for you to go and check them out. So Crochet by Ree, I'm nominating you when you have time. I know you've been very busy preparing for your festival, but I'd love for you to have a go at this challenge as well, along with Sammy at Crochet by Sammy. She does amazing plushies and is doing really well. So I'd love for you to do this yourself, Sammy, if you've got time again. And last but not least, Mel, my lovely little friend Mel from Hey It's Mel B. If you have time, I would love to see what you come up with. But please, everybody, as I said, if you would like to do it, I know a lot of other ladies have also thrown it out there to anyone who would like to have a go. It's just a great challenge. It's all about positivity and sharing the love. So go for it. If you want to hang around, I will also show you a very small yarn haul, and just, I think I only have, I'm still going on my baby blanket. I'm not quite there yet, my one for my niece, but it is getting very close, I can assure you. And the only other thing, which is a current work in progress, is this Harper doll carrier. This is my pattern. I have mentioned it before. I thought that I would have a go at making it in this. This is one of the Spotlight, what's it called? I can't recall, but for those of you in Australia, you know this blanket yarn. I just thought it was something quite different, and oh my gosh, it is so soft. And you know, this is because it's worn on a little toddler. It's considered, I guess, a wearable, so it's really, really nice and soft, and I just thought the colors were really cool. So not yet finished, so it looks a little odd right now, but that is a work in progress. I still have not started my cows yet, but I am going to be getting on to that. I also have another order of a stingray to do, and I did receive a customer order for a dragon, so I need to check out my colors and see what I have available and then get back to my customer. When it comes to yarn, I did have my friend Tracy at Travel Crochet message me to let me know that I think it was last week that Spotlight had the blankie glitter skeins on sale for $6. So it's, you know, and it's not the most enjoyable to work with. It's definitely not as soft as some of the others, you know, like the other blanket yarn from Spotlight. Definitely not as soft, but I have used it quite a lot before, and to be honest, I just think $6 for 300 grams is just extremely cheap. So I did grab the dark blue, which has the blue speckle. I grabbed the blue with the green speckle, or not speckle glitter, and I also grabbed the orange one. So I didn't go overboard, but I think they're just handy to have in my stash. And I don't seem to be having too much luck with my mill ends, but I have grabbed, I don't believe I've shown you these. If I have, my apologies. But I did grab another. I had one of these recently, so I did grab another one of the orange, which I believe is like a burnout mystical. I grabbed this lovely lilac-y purple color. It's actually really beautiful. And this black and white, I don't know if you know what brand that is, please let me know below. It's white with black through it, just kind of coiled around it, so I thought it might be good for loaf cats or something like that, a zebra perhaps. But either way, they were under $10, I believe. I think they might have been $9.80, but you know, for 400 grams it's a good deal. So I am at the point now where I am actually being a little bit overrun by yarn. So I had mentioned a couple of videos ago that I was considering changing up the situation here and maybe making it rainbow, which, yeah, I'm still thinking that I might be able to still kind of keep it by brand, or at least brands that work together, but also have it running in colors as well. So that's my thought. I have another week of work this week, and then I'm on school holidays for 2 weeks. So that's going to give me a little bit of time to perhaps do that. So watch this space. But I think it would look good. And as I turn around there, I did actually come across another 2 little skeins that I happened to just come across them at a local discount store. I wasn't looking for it, but I just noticed this brand, and I do know some people that have used this. It's the Portercraft blanket Chenille. I can see that it is very sheddy. I can see that from the end here, but yeah, I thought that I would just get the 2 of those skeins because the colors are really, really pretty, and they were $4 each. So that's for 100 grams. So it's not bad. It's about half what I paid for my Zaddycrafts, but obviously the quality isn't as good. But anyway, worth giving it a little bit of a go, I thought. And they had lots and lots of colors. They had a lot of it. So if it's okay, at least I know that there is, you know, a budget alternative if I'm looking for a certain color. But we'll see how that goes. But I think I will wrap up the video for this evening. Thank you for your patience while I had my little break. It was a wonderful long weekend and I can't believe it's over already. But yeah, it was a lot of, it was the opportunity to relax and just enjoy some good company, good food, good wine, good everything. We went and saw Beetlejuice the musical. That was amazing. If you have the chance to see it, I do highly recommend it. We did an e-bike tour, and what else did we do? We went to the football. We just had a great weekend. Lots of cafes, and yeah, back to reality today. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. If you have managed to stick around for this long, I'd really love it if you would leave me a skein of yarn emoji, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that watches, but for those that really can hang in there with me, you are the bomb. So thank you. I will see you on Thursday night if you are checking out the Year of Granny Squares Cal, and other than that, we will be back to our usual Sunday video, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I have a lot to show you. But until next time, stay safe, stay well, and bye for now. But this video is all about the Share the Love. I've already forgotten it. So that is it for the free patterns that I actually made and created. I honestly, oh my gosh, I'm not having fun. Okay, if you stuck around, please leave me a little skein of yarn emoji. That would be wonderful. I wouldn't blame you if you jumped out sooner than this though. So anyway, that is it. Thanks for... I'm going on and on and on.